Alright, today we're looking at adding a zipped resource to your Moodle course. A zipped resource is a collection of resources which might have a relationship to each other. A good example is HTML files with images and even CSS files to style them. So we've already got our zipped resource loaded into tafeSA. And normally if you just add a file normally, it won't allow you to actually download the zip file and unzip it in Moodle. Adding a zip resource using this link under Manage Files will allow you to download the zip resource into Moodle, unzip it and select a main file. So that's what we'll be doing. So to start with, we'll turn editing on. And then click on Add a Zipped Resource. And it will go to our Adding a File Resource interface. We give it a name, and this happens to be a toolbox. I'll just put that in as description as well. So let us go ahead and add content. So we simply add the content as per normal. Make sure tafeSA is selected and we're in. Do a search, I know the keywords. That's what I'm after. Simply choose the zip file that you want, and it will come up with this particular window, which you usually don't get when adding other resources into your course. What we want to do is make a copy of the file, so it copies it from tafeSA into the Moodle repository, and then that allows us to unzip the file within Moodle and use it. For it to come in. So you can see it's come in as a single file. If we click on it, it'll give us some options, including unzip. So we'll unzip it. And so we'll see all the component folders and files that make up this particular zip file once it's done. So now that it's unzipped, we can see the original zip file, which we don't actually need anymore, so in fact we can delete that and save some space. So again, click on it and it gives us the delete option here. Confirm. So now we have all the files that made up that zip. It's unzipped into one folder. If we click on that and go into it, we'll be able to see all the component files that make that up. I can view them as a list. And in fact, what we want to do is when a user clicks on the link for the file resource, we want them to actually load the default .htm page. So what we do is we simply click on that, and there's an option here for us to select that file as the main file. So when somebody selects the resource, they'll actually be loading that file up. Now once that's done, you might also want to, under Appearance, have it open in a new window. So we'll put it in perhaps a pop-up, and we can control the size of that. 800 by 600 I think will work quite well. So that's just under the show more, show less. So I'll save that. I'm fairly happy with where that's at. And go back to our course and we'll actually see the resource. Now by default, when you use the add a zipped resource, it will put it into the first topic, or topic 0, or the summary topic. Now once it's in there, we can of course move it around. I'll just keep it there for the moment and we'll give it a good test. So I'll click on it, and that's the actual contents of the toolbox. So I can actually click on that and start navigating around that particular toolbox, which I think in itself has some pop-ups. So that all seems to be working just as we want it.